Hello and welcome to my vinyl collection update video or whatever I'm going to be doing here. Let's just get straight into it. I really hate long intros, even though I make long intros all the damn time. But first we got Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. Amazing record from them. Probably my favorite out of the series that they made when they were at their prime. I think this is their best. Such a good record to listen to if you haven't listened to Pink Floyd. I would recommend this to anyone who hasn't listened to this. All right. I made a video on this one just a couple weeks ago, but Vanisher Horizon Scraper by Quadeca. Easily, probably the best album of 2025, in my opinion. Really, really good. Really, really, really good Folktronica record. If you really want to get yourself into Folktronica or anything experimental, listen to this record. It's amazing. Oh my god, please. And of course, you can't have a collection without the most sold record of all time, which is Thriller by Michael Jackson. This is easily one of the most popular records of all time. It has literally 7 singles on this were hits. It's actually insane. Because, there's only 2 on here that were never hits. The closer track, and Baby Be Mine. It's kind of insane. To see how many. Yeah, it's crazy. Alright, next we have one that really changes up the landscape here. We're going for Polygon to Wonderland by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. One of my favorite freaking records of all time. It sounds incredible on this pressing too. If I can pull out the pressing here. As you can see, it is multicolored. It's very nice. It looks like it was hand done, so props to the person who put this vinyl pressing, who made the vinyl pressing look as good as it can. There's also a poster in here, but I don't want to bring that out until I want to. But this is a really good one to get into King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. This is probably one of their most experimental, progressive rock, psychedelic pieces, and I really enjoy this album. I haven't listened to it in a while. I really need to get back into listening to it, and I also have to re-rate it. So, pretty good album. All right, next we got a classic, which I only have 2 classics here. Well, besides maybe Wish You Were Here. Super early classic, like Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. Really good record to get yourself into the Beach Boys. Probably their most known, though. I mean, literally, this is a good record. Just listen to it. If you haven't heard it yet, listen to it. And next, we got one of the most highly rated albums of all time, which is OK Computer by Radiohead. This is kind of a low quality pressing compared to the other pressings that I've been trying to get from this. I've been trying to get a higher quality pressing of it. But this is the original pressing from Radiohead. And I'm actually impressed with the quality even for 1997. It still sounds nice. It's not horrible, but it's if you haven't heard this record yet, just listen to it. It's one of the best rock albums of all time. I mean, Paranoid Android. Good ass song. You gotta listen to it if you haven't heard it yet. Alright, next we got another Michael Jackson record, which is, I think, his best, which is Off the Wall, which I actually have it. It's on the bottom here. I love that it folds inward and then you see the freaking shiny ass socks. Like, he's always been shiny. But this is a really good album. This is one of my favorite records of all time, easily. I would literally suggest you listen to Get on the Floor, because this is one of the most underrated Michael Jackson songs of all time. I love it. It's amazing. And you should listen to it. Just listen to it. Alright, next for one of the most experimental albums of the 2000s, which was Kid A by Radiohead. Another Radiohead record, of course. I'm a big Radiohead guy. I love this record. One of the sadder albums they made, too. I think this is their second most sad. Because of How to Disappear Completely, blah blah blah. There's a lot of very deep and saddening tracks on this. So if you're not into that, just don't listen to this if you don't want to like get too depressed. But if you really like experimental electronic music, this is the record to listen to. Alright, next we got a soundtrack from a game that has been played by hundreds of millions of people. And probably one of the most legendary soundtracks in history at this point. But we're going in reverse order for this, so you won't see the more famous album first. It's Minecraft Volume Beta by C418. One of the best ambient / just well-made soundtracks of the 2010s. It is incredible. If you haven't listened to this, please listen to it. It has some great songs on here. There's Alpha. Alpha's my favorite off the record. It's the second song. It's 10 minutes. It's amazing. They got Blind Spots. You got Aria Math. Blah blah blah. So many good songs on this record. Just look here and see which ones you can find that you've listened to. It's amazing. This one's a little bit cut down, but I have a MP3 of this because it came with an MP3 when I had it. Alright, now it's time for the more famous one, which is Minecraft Volume Alpha, which we've all heard at some point. This is one of the most famous video game soundtracks ever made. I mean, you got classics such as Subwoofer Lullaby, Living Mice, Moog City, Hagstrom, Minecraft, which is the title track, I guess. Mice on Venus, Wet Hands, Sweden. Like, every song on this is a good song. Like, it's amazing. I'm surprised not to see Equinox or Oxygen on here because they're supposed to be on here. I guess this was just cut down for the vinyl release. And next is probably the most critically acclaimed album ever, which is In Rainbows. You can't have a vinyl collection without In Rainbows. This is one of the best albums of all time. I think usually OK Computer gets all the credit, but this album got to be better. It's just got to be better. I mean, it has freaking Jigsaw falling into place on it, and it's one of my favorite songs of all time. So, if you really want a Radiohead record to listen to, this is the one. Or OK Computer, either one. I mean, you could listen to Kid A if you don't mind anything depressing, but this is probably the best one to listen to. Get entry level into their work. Alright, another Quadeca record. We're going to I Didn't Mean to Haunt You. This is one of the best Folktronica records ever made, in my opinion. There's so many good songs on here. Tell Me a Joke is the second song on here, and it's one of my favorite songs of all time. Of course, Born Yesterday. There's House Settling with Danny Brown on here. Like, this is just a stacked record. I love it. Fantasy World's on here, which is an amazing song if you haven't heard it yet. And this album deals with themes of death, which is very present in the record. There's a lot of there's just a lot going on, and also I want to show the pressing because it's really nice. I think I showed it in a post at some point, but I really want to show this off in video format, which look at that. That's just a cool pressing, and I really adore the like little art in the record. It's really nice. All right. Ooh. I hate when that happens. It likes to like cling onto the sides and it doesn't let you push it down. Alright, next we got one of the most famous recent psychedelic rock slash like synth pop hybrids of the 2010s, which is Currents by Tame Impala. Has one of the best opening tracks and one of the best closer tracks of all time, I think. This is an amazing record. I just have to say it. This is an incredible record. I listen to it all the time. I haven't listened to it in a while, but I really need to because, I mean, Let It Happens on this thing in its full uncut glory. Oh, come on. No skips. No skips. I am not Anthony Fantano. Alright, another classic, Blue Hawaii. The original soundtrack, I guess. This is a good Elvis soundtrack. I mean, I don't listen to it a lot, but it's okay. I mean, there's some good songs on here. Of course, Can't Help Falling in Love is on here. It's a classic. Listen to it, I guess. All right, and the last record in my collection is the saddest record in my collection. Well, maybe. I feel like I Didn't Mean to Haunt You might be sadder, but it's A Moon-Shaped Pool by Radiohead. I had to get it. I saw it at my local record store and decided to just pick it up because why not? I have like 4 or 3 records, so I just decided to pick this up while I was there. And it's a good record, but it is sad as hell. True Love Waits is on this. I wish I had the live album. What is it called? I might be wrong. That's right. I wish I had that because I really wanted to hear the live in Oslo version of it because that's probably my favorite version of it and also the saddest version of it that you can find. So listen to this if you like being depressed, I guess. Or listen to it if you really like the songs on here, which like Daydreaming, Desert Island Disc is on here, full stop. Of course, True Love Waits. And that is actually the end. So hopefully I get back into getting more records soon. I'll make an update video on it. Join the Discord for just the talk about music, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.